I hope everyone is doing well despite the continued challenges of our everyday lives. COVID numbers continue to escalate, driving a steady state of uncertainty and fear, which we have been grappling with now for close to a year. Optimism seems to be on the horizon with the early efficacy of the front running vaccines, which hopefully will be a significant catalyst to reducing fear and creating increased stability in our lives. That said, and not undermining the enthusiasm and positivity that will come from this welcome innovation, the new normal will be different from the old normal in ways that we are still very uncertain about. Economic downturn, social upheaval, climate crisis, competitive disruption, and technological disruption will continue the unprecedented challenges we face together. I feel fortunate we used these past months not only to protect the safety and well being of each one of you and your families, we also addressed head on the changes we need to consider and make for the business to succeed and thrive, all which have been articulated in a new strategy with a new mindset. When you consider business failures like Blockbuster, Blackberry, Kodak, Sears, you could, and many did, blame market forces, competition, external circumstances. However, when you dig into these stories, it was internal obstacles to growth that took them down. Netflix didn't kill Blockbuster. Blockbuster killed Blockbuster. They couldn't change their thinking to the external changes happening around them. Netflix exploited weaknesses Blockbuster was too arrogant to care about, specifically late fees and how much they were hated by the market. Uber did not kill the taxi business. Poor customer service, limited access, and fare control did. Internal changes in all cases were needed to address new market realities that these companies were unsuccessful to make due to their mindset, allowing new companies with fresh eyes to thrive. So, like all businesses, we need to address new market realities and pivot and drive change. We can't continue to sit and be fearful, hoping change doesn't happen to us. It is inevitable, and it already has. We need to pull the levers to reimagine ourselves. As Theodore Levitt coined the phrase, there are no mature markets, there are only mature mindsets. Our new strategy does just that. We reimagine what the company needs to be and the direction it needs to go to grow and prosper. I believe in our new vision and path, and I invite you to join the battle. Maybe a better description is journey, but either way, it is about the changes we need to make internally in response to the new market realities. Therefore, our success is about all of us embracing change and reimagination. Change is not easy, but the only constant in our lives. Our core values will really help us to succeed. Being customer centric, valuing collaboration and mutual trust, and driving results. And in this context, most importantly, playing to win. Not playing to not lose, but specifically to play to win. And lastly, fostering learning and development, not just for each one of us individually, but for the company as a whole, and opportunities for us to learn and develop and reach. I shared our new strategic statement at the update meeting, and I'll have it posted shortly on Tamar Connect. And I would like to take this opportunity to highlight some of the reimaginations or bold changes that we've made. It is developer focused, and specifically in the multifamily residential markets in both Canada and the United States. Think of the project wins we've been sharing in the update meetings. And if you remember Glenn talking about all the high-rise developments in the Vancouver core that have our bath and locks and give all of us such a sense of pride. We service a lot of different players, but the developers are the key decision makers, making them the king, and what we are referring to as our center of gravity, supporting their partners, the designers, their construction arms, distributors, installers, for a successful project completion is our mission. Relationship development is at the core of the shift, and building a community or network based on referrals or ambassadors of Taymor. The largest opportunity for growth lies within our success in the U.S. builder market, making the U.S. developer in our current target markets our epicenter. Single-family builders continue to be a critical player and success factor to our current market share in the United States and to an even greater extent in Canada. And we will continue to find new ways and more direct ways to gain their loyalty and support. We need to consider how the market has changed and will change in the future with new technology platforms driving fulfillment and demand. What we bring to the table to this builder market with the strongest competitive advantage is our thoughtfully designed and curated bath and lot collections. This defines our product centering and the direction in creating a more focused product offering that will help us deliver exceptional at what we are best at and what is most valued by our target market segments. We'll couple this with an exceptional customer experience, again, aligned to our narrowed target market segments. It doesn't mean we will stop servicing other segments like consumer-focused retail entities, but it will change our investment decisions and resource allocation decisions. We can't be great at everything, so we are making choices where we will be exceptional so we can play and ensure we win. To help give everyone some insights into the new must-win battles we have identified, in order to achieve this strategy, each team will be updating the organization of its specific mandate and plan in the coming months. To overcome all the personal challenges we have needed to face in the last 10 months, change was a necessity. We had no choice. We had to overcome fear, play to survive, and have a growth mindset. Addressing our business challenges requires the same approach. Our team is taking bold steps to a reimagined Taymor to ensure we thrive, requiring all of us to continue to embrace a growth mindset, to play to win, and be courageous. I'm going to leave you with the famous lines by Nelson Mandela. I learned that courage was not the absence of fear, but the triumph over it. The brave man or woman is not they who does not feel afraid, but they who conquers the fear. I took some liberties around his pronouns. So please join me on our continuous journey to be bold, transformational, and courageous. So be safe, stay well, and act courageously.